Welcome to the Chill Cat Protector Mask video series with me, Lily Hope. This is a mask I wove for a museum exhibition, and you can see there's a pattern in it. We are not going to put a pattern in our masks, and I wove this using a hemlock bark reddish brown. We're going to use black in place of this. So in your kit, you should have a transparency. This transparency has a little white tab on it. You're gonna peel this off like this and discard that, okay? That's one. So transparency should be in there too. That'll be my mask. You should have black, you should have white or natural, and a color. And this one hasn't even been wound into a cake, so that's what I'm using. Go find yourself a pair of scissors, a notebook if you wanna keep notes, and in your kit, which I've already warped onto the loom here, you should have a really long strand that's going to become your header cord along here, a really long strand of this, a little wooden loom bar, and then if you got the kit in October 2021, there were 28 strands, folded strands, so they go 3, 4, 3, 4 across, 28 of these at about 15 inches each. So those are your warps. This is about a 6 or 7 EPI, which is ends per inch. So in this single inch, right, there would be, here there are 4 folded, so that would be 8 EPI. But when we're taking 2 full inches together, that is 7 folded warps, which means it creates 14 ends, right, over those 2 inches, which translates to about a 7 EPI. If you want to fold only 3 in each, that's totally fine, and you can have a little bit more space in your mask. You can see they're kind of buckling on each other, but you should have about 28 of these. If you have thinner warp like this, then you're gonna have 40 pieces at about 15 inches, 40 folded strands, right? And that'll make 80 little warp ends this way. Again, don't secure your header cord, this long piece that is about 38 inches. Don't weave that into the body of your weaving. So make sure that you don't do that. What else do we need? Oh, the other thing you're gonna wanna find is either a roll of paper towels or a little basket like this. So I've got a basket like this, and I'm going to mount my weaving into or onto this basket. And because my rubber bands don't really stretch all the way around the back, I like to feed it through the side here like this, kind of through there. This is just a, generic Fred Meyer basket, Target, wherever you are. Go to a little shop, get a $20 basket, $10 basket, doesn't have to be fancy. And then inside the basket, I'm gonna clip this. So just like that. So of course, this is already in progress. You would be snapping your loom bar here with the holes kind of on the bottom edge. So if this was flipped over, right, I want the holes closer to the bottom. All right, so this is ready for me to weave. I can also put all of my fun little things inside my basket, and it's all contained. That's really fun. I'm gonna put my transparency in there also so I can refer to it. So that is fully contained, and then I can weave on it sitting at a table. And then when I'm done, stick it over on my shelf and pick it up again next week. Or tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Okay, so that's it. That's what you're gonna need for your materials. And your kit has all of that stuff. And again, if you don't have a kit, you can figure out what that measurement is of, you need 28 of these at 15 inches, so 28 folded ones if they are thicker warps like this. Look how big they are to my finger. And then if it is the thinner warps, this is 10 EPI, right? See the measurement difference on that? Then you would need 40 of those strands folded over. Again, don't weave this long one, the 38-inch one, don't weave that into the body of your weaving. This is gonna be the ear thing that goes over our ears later, okay? Again, these are not N95 approved masks, so don't wear them out in public unless you have some other filter underneath, but yeah, intended to be fine art. Thanks for joining me with a Chill Cat Protector mask. See you soon.